A college student named Sam logs into their online course portal at midnight. They just got off a late shift and have a few hours of quiet to work. Instead of logging into a lecture or submitting a discussion post on deadline, they open a competency map that outlines the skills they need to master. Sam has already worked in healthcare for 3 years. They move quickly through some tasks, submit a reflection based on actual job experience, and flag one area for additional tutoring. No wasted time, no seat time requirement, and still the rigor is there. This is not science fiction. It's the daily reality for students enrolled in competency-based education program. And it's the reason credit hours, long the standard for measuring learning in higher education, are starting to show their age. For over a century, credit hours have shaped how we define academic progress. Time spent in a seat has stood in for understanding. Two students can take the same class, earn the same grade, and walk away with vastly different skill levels. But as learning becomes more flexible and careers more skill-driven, colleges are being forced to ask a hard question. What if time is no longer the best proxy for learning? Competency-based learning flips the equation. Instead of saying, sit here for 15 weeks and pass a few tests, it says, show us what you know and can do. The learning can happen anywhere, in class, on the job, through prior experience, as long as the learner can demonstrate mastery. This matters because our students aren't all starting from the same place. Many come with real-world experience. Others move at a different pace. Some need more time. Others are ready to fly. Competency-based learning honors that diversity. It meets students where they are and values what they bring. That said, making the shift isn't easy. Faculty often ask, what does mastery look like? How do we assess it fairly? How do we ensure that rigor remains high without defaulting back to traditional exams or grading systems? The answers lie in redefining what we mean by assessment. Competency-based learning doesn't mean easier. In fact, it often demands more. Clear learning targets, transparent rubrics, authentic tasks that mirror real-world complexity. For example, in a traditional business course, a student might take a multiple-choice exam on marketing theories. In a competency-based course, that same student might be asked to design a marketing plan for a local nonprofit, explain their strategy in a recorded pitch, and revise based on feedback. That's not just a test of memory. It's a test of application, communication, and critical thinking. From a structural standpoint, colleges need to redesign policies and systems. Learning management systems must be able to track progress by skill, not by week. Transcripts may need to show competencies earned instead of only letter grades. Advising must become more personalized, helping students build learning pathways that fit their career goals. There are real benefits for learners. Competency-based programs often reduce time to degree, lower costs, and support working adults. For employers, the transparency is appealing. They can see exactly what a graduate can do, not just what courses they've taken. And for educators, it's a chance to focus on depth over coverage, on skills that matter, not just content to get through. But this is not a plug-and-play transformation. Institutions must rethink faculty roles, reward systems, accreditation models, and financial aid alignment. It's a full ecosystem shift. If you're an educator or district leader wondering where to begin, start with one course. Identify a set of clear, high-leverage competencies. Ask how students currently demonstrate those skills and where they fall short. Build performance-based assessments. Pilot, learn, iterate. Over time, expand. The most important shift is philosophical. It's moving from what did you sit through to what can you show us? In a world where skills, adaptability, and evidence matter more than ever, competency-based learning doesn't just challenge the credit hour, it challenges all of us to think differently about what learning truly looks like.